Hello YouTube. Just gonna make a quick video on ALICE gear or web gear improvements. This set is actually for sale on eBay at the time of this video. The two improvements is basically a updated H harness and replacing ALICE clips with malice clips. As you can see here, you got a standard full LBE loadout, load bearing equipment or load carrying equipment, or web gear, belt kit. It's got all your standard stuff. You get the old Y suspenders here. A lot of people don't like the Y suspenders, so they would try to look for the old Vietnam M56, M1956, the canvas style, or would try to replace it with something else. One option I found is take the old H suspenders off of the LBV88. You can usually find them pretty cheap at a surplus store, especially the used ones that are old ragged out. And basically you take the suspenders off, and what I used was actually parts from other Y suspenders I had laying around. I took two of these, the rear Ys here, took it off that, I attached them to the back of the H here, the H harness, and you can see right where it connects to the butt pack, I removed the two metal clips and put some slide glides there, and then the other part of the Y, I left the metal clip and attached to the belt, so you get support at the belt and support at the butt pack, because if you don't support the butt pack on ALICE systems, it sags. Which, of course, the advantages to an H harness is more stable. A lot of people like it better for that reason. It's a lot more comfortable usually. And then the front, I just did the same thing. I took the front two of these and put them to the front here. So that's one improvement. Another option, you could just go ahead and either take straps off the Y harness or buy some webbing off, 1-inch webbing off of Amazon or wherever, and then just run two straps down to the D-rings, and you can put some slide glides on there or whatever. Plenty of methods out there to attach it. One of the reasons a lot of people didn't like the Y suspenders is this part right here. You would attach to the butt pack, and you cinch it up, it would rest the small of your back, and when you wore your ALICE pack, it would dig in, it would push against your back. And they got the nickname of meat hooks, I guess, from the metal hooks, obviously. So a lot of people would replace them with 550 cord. I mean, another option you could do is just, again, use the slide glides. I didn't cut the hooks off, I just got a seam ripper, or actually I used a knife, but a seam ripper would be better. Just rip off the stitch in there. That way you don't have to worry about, Anyways, second improvement. Is to remove ALICE clips with malice clips and replace them. Malice clips are from Tactical Tailor. This is the first generation right here, these big thick ones. They got two spots. You got the first one there. Here's one fully cinched up. Gives you a little more of a tighter securement. Some things won't fit, like obviously this GPS pouch, pistol mag, compass pouch. The slots are too small. But these improve functionality. They're fully secure. They won't pop out, and it's a lot more comfortable. A lot of people, when they wear this, they say the ALICE clips dig in, after extended use. I never really had much of a problem. Another issue is they like to pop out. If they're the more worn and used, they'll pop out, you know, and you lose your equipment. A lot of guys, again, would use 550 cord or zip ties or something like that. But what makes these nice is they're not going to pop out. They're comfy, and it's quick access on and off. You don't have to like retie anything, and so on and so forth. The only downside or possible downside is if you live in a winter climate, like where you get a real long winter, like up in Maine or Canada or Alaska or something, I don't know, or somewhere around there. Plastic and cold, you know, don't mix. These seem to, you know, feel like they have a lot of rubber in them, so I would think it would hold up. They are pretty thick, but they could become brittle, you know, if you're out in elements. That's one possibility, but you would have to actually, you know, go out there and test it and whatnot. Obviously down the south, and I don't have that issue. But you can find the first generation malice clips on eBay. I don't think Tactical Tailor's website carries them anymore. They moved on to the second gen, which is more of a, they're like thinner and they got like a little squiggle to them. Sorry, the cat's in the way. Oh, and that's pretty much it for the improvements. Like I said, this is actually currently for sale. Everything but the canteens. You get the pouches, obviously, but the canteens are just for display. This does have the newer, late model mag pouches. They're manufactured in like in the early 2000s. They do carry the P-mags. Again, P-mags are not included, but they do work well with them. Unlike the older versions where it was hit or miss. The butt pack, GPS pouch. I usually use as a general purpose or IFAC or something. Your M12 holster, compass, pistol mag, and of course the Y suspenders. Now, a lot of people didn't like the Y suspenders, again, for the meat hooks, but also a lot of times it was just they didn't have it adjusted properly. It's supposed, this part right here was supposed to ride like on your shoulder blades, basically, just above there. A lot of people, they would have it adjusted to where this part here is like right on their neck. And that's not, you want it lower. Yeah, so like the seesaw effect, when you're adjusting your straps, that's where it should be. And but you know, it's user preference, to each his own. That's pretty much it. Sorry, I'm not a professional YouTuber. This is just to help, you know, people interested in improving their ALICE kit. But pretty much it. If you have any questions, you know, leave a comment, so on and so forth. Butt pack, you know, everyone loves the butt pack. It's the old nylon. These are harder to find these days. You can find a lot of the canvas ones from Vietnam for some reason, but the nylon ones seem to have dried up. These are harder to find, in decent shape anyways. Which is kind of strange, because I remember growing up as a kid, you know, ALICE kit was all the rage, and you can find the nylons everywhere, but you try to put a Vietnam web gear together, and it was, you couldn't find the canvas butt pack. Now it's the other way around. So, but thanks for watching, and, you know, have a good one.